Have you ever walked into a room and felt completely invisible? You see her laughing, sparkling, capturing everyone's attention, and yet somehow, you're just another face in the crowd. You've tried being kind. You've tried going the extra mile to impress her, but it feels like nothing works. Meanwhile, another guy, less effort, less charm, maybe even less ambition, gets her attention effortlessly. You wonder, what is he doing that you're missing? And that's exactly the question we're going to answer today. Because by the end of this, you'll know how to naturally make her notice you over every other guy, without tricks, without lines, without forcing it. It's frustrating, isn't it? You start doubting yourself, am I not interesting enough? Not confident enough? Not enough? Every glance that doesn't go your way feels like a tiny rejection. Every time she laughs at someone else's joke, your chest tightens. You feel like you're constantly competing, but for what? For her attention that never seems yours. And here's the painful truth, the harder you chase, the faster she drifts away. Most men never realize this, and that's why they stay stuck in this loop, trying more, giving more, stressing more. But there's a smarter way. Here's the truth most men don't see. It's not about impressing her. It's not about trying harder. It's not even about being perfect. What really makes a man irresistible, the one she can't ignore, is a single inner alignment. A shift in energy that radiates confidence, presence, and magnetic value without asking for validation. And when you master this, something incredible happens. She starts noticing you naturally. She starts choosing you, even over others who may seem more flashy or attentive. But first, you need to understand why your old approach fails. Humans are wired for contrast, scarcity, and stability. When you're always available, always texting, always bending over backward, what do you become in her mind? Background noise. Your attention loses value because it's abundant. She doesn't feel the pull, she feels the pressure. And pressure doesn't create attraction, it creates avoidance. Think of it like a river. Water that flows everywhere freely becomes easy to ignore. But a strong current that moves deliberately, selectively, it commands attention. The key is internal magnetism. Confidence and presence aren't about arrogance, they're about being grounded, unshakable, and self-contained. Let's visualize this. The eagle analogy, imagine an eagle soaring high. It doesn't compete with the sparrows below. It doesn't try to impress the crows. It flies with purpose, silently commanding awe. People, metaphorically, women, notice it because its energy is rare and unmistakable. The oak tree analogy, picture a giant oak in a forest. Birds don't flock to it because it's constantly moving or pleading for attention. They flock to it because it stands tall, steady, and rooted. Its presence naturally draws respect and admiration. Your energy works the same way. When you're grounded and self-contained, she feels drawn to you without you needing to chase. And here's where most men make the fatal mistake, they imitate the wrong behaviors. They copy pick-up lines, flashy moves, or social media attention hacks, and all it does is make them seem desperate, scattered, and predictable. Now imagine this scenario, you walk into a room. You're calm, confident, smiling naturally. You're not trying to impress anyone. You're present, grounded, and magnetic. She glances your way. Something about your energy makes her pause. Not because you bought a gift or said the perfect line, but because you're the man who doesn't need her validation. Inside, you feel unstoppable. You're free from anxiety, from approval seeking. You carry your own value. And that inner freedom? That's what women feel. That's what makes them start noticing you, craving your presence, and even choosing you over others. If this message is already hitting home, please hit the like button and subscribe right now. Now let's get back to the video. How to apply this shift? Step 1. Build self-worth internally. Stop measuring your value by how she responds. Stop tying your happiness to her attention. Instead, focus on your growth, physical health, skills and hobbies, emotional strength. The more you invest in yourself, the less you rely on external validation, and that independence radiates power. Step 2. Occupy space with presence. Your posture, your tone, your energy, these speak louder than words. Stand tall, move deliberately, control your gestures. Speak less, listen more. Respond calmly, not reactively. Remember the eagle and oak analogies. Your presence should draw attention effortlessly, like a force of nature. Step 3. Influence without trying. This is subtle, yet powerful. Influence is not manipulation, it's quiet magnetism. Make decisions confidently. Show your standards without arguing. Let your actions speak louder than your words. People, especially women, are instinctively drawn to energy that signals value without begging for it. Step 4. Create scarcity, not drama. Being scarce doesn't mean ignoring her entirely. It means being deliberate about your time and attention. Don't respond immediately to every text. Prioritize your purpose over constant availability. Make your presence something she notices, not something she takes for granted. This shift creates curiosity, desire, and respect. Here's the secret most men never realize: the moment you stop chasing, something unexpected happens. She starts thinking about you. Not because you pressured her, but because she senses your absence, your self-mastery, your grounded energy. And here's where it gets interesting: the longer you maintain this energy, the more she begins choosing you unconsciously over anyone else in her life. It's almost magical, but it's entirely natural, rooted in human psychology and Stoic principles. Now visualize this transformation. Internally, you're calm, confident, and unshakable. You stop reacting to validation or rejection. Externally, women notice your energy. People respect you. Your interactions feel effortless and magnetic. You're no longer chasing, you're being chased. You're no longer validating others, they're validating you. You're no longer anxious, you're commanding presence. And the beauty? This doesn't just work in romance. It works in business, friendships, and every area where people notice energy and value. If this strategy hit home, pause for a second and reflect: where in your life are you chasing validation instead of radiating presence? Where can you implement these Stoic shifts to become unshakable? If this gave you clarity, like this video, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know which shift you're committing to today. Remember, mastering self-worth, presence, and influence doesn't just attract her, it transforms your life. When you embody this energy, you don't chase attention. You command it naturally, irresistibly, and ethically.